Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Warwick right now, back at Warwick. Last time we did Warwick was 423 with Craig, and there's actually a carrier bus driving up right now, so let's go and check who is in first. Again, 423, 2587. Nope, not Craig this time, so that's why we can go ahead and do our plan, which is the 449, according to the caption, green red easy link. So that's why this is one of the most efficient services to connect a Antwerp line station with an Ellenbrook line station. Before it was like terrible frequency, and now it is like one of the best frequency. 446 NH 1845 on the 446 service. There it goes. Very nice. Now earlier on come out I thought it was like 1945 or something like that, but nope, it is 1845. So, and there's our bus 4025 for our 449 service. We'll film at the back. I actually want to film at the front, but we have filmed at the front seat view for electric bus one time with a 351. Today I want to film at the back, so let's just try to take an electric bus at the back. I actually have never tried to take it at the back yet, so let's do it. Straight connection over to Ballajura via Beach Road, the entire Beach Road. So let's do it. With another electric bus, so let's do it. There's 446, everything is like jamming around here. The next 449 is actually an Arctic, which is completely useless. And after that, at Ballajura, we're going to do the 362, which is going to be the next video. So, let's do it. No Craig today, so that's why we can do our good old plan. Which this was actually my good old plan last time, but Craig showed up, so that's why I just decided to just go ahead and do Craig. There's the 449 service, 4025. Let's get on board. It feels weird actually taking it back here because it is not raised up, because it is an electric bus. There's no motors beneath us, so that's why there's no like increase. Like you don't need to actually go upwards, and also the backwards seats, which is really dumb. I don't really like the backwards seat. But the smell of new buses is still here, and unfortunately is that because of chargers that need to be built at the bus depot, literally they cannot increase the amount of electrics for Malaga depot. Literally Malaga depot is meant to actually get all of the electrics before Carrying actually is getting theirs, but Carrying already has, you can see in the last 423 video, it has started with the digging of the trenches, but Malaga is not even close to have any extra trenches for electric chargers, and they can increase the amount of electrics at the depot. And right now there's like 30 electrics laying at Kudale right now in the truck center. Literally Mark saw 4067 already in the truck center, but they can't put it in because no place for them. And also actually because I think with the electric buses start to go in for Malaga depot, they were going to replace all of their diesel buses. I bet the Arctics will stay, but I think all of the normal rigid buses will get swapped to Bayswater depot for just a close swap. Ended up they're swapping every single gas bus from Bayswater down to Welshpool right now, so that's why ended up Welshpool has so many. 3222 on the 416, 445, 2433. Yeah, ended off Welshpool has like so many gas buses now, and I literally I earlier on saw actually one of the 22,000 gas buses also got swapped now. Earlier on I saw 2004 on the 38, which is so weird seeing that numbers around there. Oh, seriously? So yep, and also I think some of the 34XX from Welshpool got swapped away because they're swapping gas buses down. Which is so stupid. More gas bus for the 34. And there's the Arctic that I saw on the Moby site, which is the 3050 something, I don't remember. And here we are, and that is 3056, I think. 3056 on the 449 service. 15 minutes per bus for 449. Crazy. Before it's like 1 hour per bus and very limited service to connect Malaga Industrial Center with Warwick, and is one day only. I mean weekdays only. And then now it's every day, 15 minutes per bus, and weekends is 30. I mean actually Saturday is also 15 if I remember correctly. May not be, but... And now it's everyday service to connect over, which is a very useful option to connect with Ellenbrook line. Especially on weekends, without 455 running straight to Ellenbrook from Whitford's. So that's why still on a weekday, technically I want to say 449 is still one of the better options to connect with Ellenbrook line, even if you're like up there, considering 455 is terrible frequency still. So, and this one is basically like, I thought this is gonna be quiet. What the hell is with this electric bus? Very loud actually back here. But on a weekday, still probably better to take 449 because it's so efficient. Just go straight over. Within 20 to 25 minutes, you can get to Ballajura station. Then you can just take 2 stations up. It's so loud. What the hell? Although there's like no one on this bus right now. I don't know what he's gonna do after this. He might do 362, which is gonna be annoying because I don't want him anymore. But of course, the electric bus is cool. Now, of course, I actually kind of want a gas bus because you won't see gas buses up here very soon with all of them get swapped to Welshpool. So I think they still have a couple. I think I saw 1941. With the north path routes still, so hopefully they're like still hopefully 2 to 3 up here. If not, it's gonna be really stupid with Welshpool having everything. All of the 1930s that was in Bayswater before has already got swapped to Welshpool. Same path as the 448 for now. 448 is going to turn up very soon, which we have filmed actually. Well, I practically actually already filmed all of the 44X routes, but just want to do this one because it's cool running across the whole beach road. Yeah, and also they can't really run so fast with the electrics, so ended off they can't really actually run. I mean, beach road doesn't really have that much of a doesn't have a high speed restrictions, or just like 80 or something like that. But they can't really actually run it on the highway. Like I said in the last video, Craig actually mentioned about the speed limit of like these electric buses that they're licensed to run. Four 449, go straight. I just took 388 full journey because why not? 2541 at around. Continue along, just straight through. There's literally 0 turns for this entire route. Very nice. They really very regularly run electric buses on the 449. So, and now we'll go to Mirrabooka 362, and then I'll go 960 straight back. Of course, it would be cool if it's actually electric for the 960, which of course they do run it. Four 448 turns left here. Up, I don't remember the road name. Blackmore. Yep, Blackmore Avenue. Here's Gireen Avenue. I think that's how you pronounce it, where the 386 and the 374 drive by. So loud, what the hell? Now, I also actually heard RCCTS1 is gone, so I'm not so sure whether that's true or not, but I definitely believe I saw RCCTS 3 or 4 today. So that's why. But really, I don't know. But according to Perth Bus Info, it is not updated yet, so it says still running, but who knows. I've just taken RCCTS 2 a couple of days ago. So garbage. And there's also new processors on those buses. Of course, practically every bus have one now, but I still know 1936. That's one of the buses I know still has the old processors, which is so weird. When I took that bus one random day on the 34, and I saw, oh, it's an old one. Wow. And here we are at Murabuka Avenue, which is basically where the other routes run along, 970. There's another 449 over there, diesel bus. Usually off-peak they shouldn't be running that many electrics, probably like 2. But during peak they're gonna throw them all out. Especially when they run on the X, 950X. It's always weird when you see them on the 950X electric buses. I guess it's fine because technically I think the electrics actually has less capacity than actually I actually don't know whether they have less capacity than a normal rigid bus. Or they actually has less. But either way, if it's like less, it's actually perfect because literally no one takes 950X, considering there's like Arctic 950s departing every single minute, practically. So 950X is completely useless. Might as well just use an electric bus on it. Now I'm not so sure whether the electric buses at the back actually has the space for an X normally to written it on there with all 4 space, but I doubt. I didn't see it last time at the back. I saw it at the front, 4032 on the 950X, and then I didn't see the back desto. So I don't know whether they can actually fit the X. 930X, I don't think they've actually fixed the desto yet, which is so stupid. Because they can't really show the X at the back, but they didn't actually like squish the letters and words and the numbers together like how the 386X, 970X like. And end off, it just shows 930 ... something like that, because the X was actually on the desktop, but the X cannot be shown. It is only shown a couple of like dots on for the X. Ended off just like a 930 if you read it at the back. Honeywell Boulevard, which is actually reopened now, but last time when I did the 377, we wasn't able to feature this path, which is unfortunate. Oh well, way overboard because did not press on time. I'm actually using my Android phone to film. I'm actually not using... You can see actually I have headphones at the start, but I was listening to songs still, so... Why not? But later on I will film at the front. Let's see what bus it is going to be. I haven't seen Gav in a long time, because Gav actually joked about switching depots, so I don't know whether he for real did. Considering he doesn't want electrics, so that's why. But let's see, we're here at the industrial center. Here we are. Made it. Not like completely. Here's just Alexander Drive. really efficient service. It's literally less than 20 minutes. Probably can get to the end, but maybe around 20 to 25. Definitely will not exceed 25. Really useful route. I haven't been up here in ages, especially like Mandra. I don't think I've even been down to Mandra this year. So but I've practically finished all of the Mandra routes, so I don't really need to go back down there anymore. Oh yeah, there's now 2 routes on these stands because the 450 is also here. Still not there. And here we are, crossed over now. $450, $35.14, $449, got a future bus, $16.83. And here we are at the old terminus, which is just here for the 449 Marshall Road, Malaga Marshall Road Desto. Just right there, that's the old terminus, which is actually a time stop right now. No, not a time stop, but that's the old terminus there. And then usually just do this U-turn right up here, because here's Guadalupe Drive, which is also where the 362 will be actually. So then later on we're gonna drive up there. This is actually normally where it does the U-turn, go backwards. And also in the past, way at the parks, it will actually go in there and terminate for the 449. The same terminus as the old 362. But now originally that stop, the old terminus 362, was actually withdrawn, and it actually put a new stop like close by it to actually do as the 362 middle stop. But at the end they actually just move it back over to where the old terminus is. So that's why it's actually still used at the moment for the old 362 terminus. This is the new stop for the services, and after that it's just the end. So 449 technically has not much changes. There's only one new stop added in between the old terminus and also the new Ballajura terminus over there. And here we are at Ballajura. I wonder whether there's still A series running on the Ellenbrook line these days. I don't think so, but they might be running 2-car A series sometimes because of not enough trains. Byfoot line for sure is going to be 2-car A series like the entire day. I mean, I'm so used to calling Byford line, Armadale line. It's really actually weird that they did not change the name of the line. But I hope they actually changed it, the announcement saying Byford passengers instead of actually still Armadale passengers. Because that would be stupid if it's like Armadale passengers, your next service departs from platform 5. This service, the train stops all stations. And it's like, oh, it doesn't go to Byford? But not so sure whether the Australian will actually still allows you to actually go to Byford on the train from City. If they still allow that, then it's actually a very useful option for people. But of course, if you can time it well, then of course that's it. Well, the video ended at around, now it's like 22 minutes, so within 25 minutes we got to Ballajura, so very efficient. Way better than the other routes. Because there are 450 and 451 also does the same thing from Warwick to Ballajura, but this one's definitely always going to be faster than the other two. You get more electric buses? Yes, there is an electric bus actually on the stand right now. Don't know what that one is. Here we are. Is that a 362? Oh no, that's a 362. Damn it, that's a 362. It just left. And it's like 30 minutes for one, so damn it, it's over there. It's on the stand right now. That's fine, I'll wait for another one. Yep, it is a 362 electric as well. Damn. Got some lame ones here. 2185 is refurbed now, so all of the 2180s have been refurbed, very nice. And we got 4030 over there on the 362 service. That's fine, we'll wait for another one. I actually kind of don't want an electric anymore, so I kind of want to film like a future bus or something like that. Here we are. Here we are, 4025, which the Destos is just Ballajura Station via Beach Road. That's it, nothing special. But very useful service. Not so sure about the frequency, whether it actually needs to be 15 minutes, and especially during peak, it's 10 minutes. But that's okay. It's very useful service, definitely okay. I would utilize it, but like the entire bus is like empty there, so that's why. Like less than 5 people for that service, so still not so sure whether it's actually that important to be that high frequency. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys next time for the next one. Till then guys, take it easy, click on these videos up top, and peace.